Hello, my name's John Porterfield of Eco Cars, and another great LPG van. It's the Citroen Berlingo, it's the LX, it's the 1.6, and it's been converted to LPG from day one with a Citroen approved Nicholas & McLaren EG system, rather neatly fitted behind the petrol filling flap. You have the LPG filling nozzle. It's come direct from Citroen Contract Motoring, it's just come off lease. It's boarded out and painted and sealed, so it's very neat and tidy. It's got a brand new spare, side loading door, being the LX trim, and it was registered the 31st of March 2010 on a 10 plate, and as you can see you get 3 seats in the front. This seat actually drops down flat should you wish to stick things through from the rear, but obviously you do have a bulkhead in there at the moment. Electric windows. This has had a lot of extras fitted. This has actually got air conditioning and Bluetooth. So quite a luxurious van. No holes to the carpets. Doing this for the benefit of one of our customers who regularly buys these off us, but this is just an example to show you the sort of thing we can source. So inside the Berlingo, being the LX, we get remote controlled wing mirrors. That's the LPG switch, which we'll come back to in a moment. Power assisted steering, airbag for the driver, height adjustable seats, 3 seat belts in the front, normal heating controls, an auxiliary input, so I think you can plug in a USB stick there, and also air conditioning as well. Cigarette lighter, never been used, so a good power point there for a sat nav. One shot electric windows, hazard warning lights, lock and unlock the doors, and just to unlock the rear doors. It's also got hazard lights fitted to the roof, warning lights, which I'll show you, come back to in a moment. Normal wiper controls here, and also we have steering wheel controls for the sound system. 13,000 miles till next service. These are 20,000 mile service intervals. Oil okay, all the warning lights go out, and it runs absolutely perfect. I've driven this personally about 120 miles and it runs without fault. That's the petrol gauge. Have to keep some petrol in the petrol tank. This is the LPG switch. Now at the moment the gas system is switched off because I've run out of gas, but to turn the system on, now that does a few checks and it might just click over. There it goes, a click. Now it's running on gas. Now that'll last for a few minutes because it's just basically running on fumes at the moment. So when that actually runs out, there's an audible beep from behind the switch and it will default back to petrol. So as long as that green light is illuminated at the bottom, it's running on gas, and that red light is just denoting that it's on the reserve of the gas tank. So when it's full, all 4 lights along the top will light up green. In fact, if I just rev it, you may actually hear it default back to petrol. I'll leave it running whilst I talk through, and just to give you an example of how it defaults back to petrol when it runs out of gas. Guarantee the mileage there, 21,431 miles. So I say it's got a very nice sound system, which is different to the standard Berlingo. We've also got Bluetooth symbol up there as well. Little glove box. It's very clean. There are no rips or tears to any of the fabric or the upholstery. It really is a very nice example. Everything is here that came from Citroen. The handbook, current MOT, so its first MOT, all the details from Nicholas & McLaren, and also a little LPG manual from when the car was fitted with LPG. No certificate because these are now actually done online. It's just had its first MOT, so it's now MOT till March the 31st, 2014. Strangely enough, there was 3 advisories. One was that the rear lens was cracked, well I've replaced that, and the other is that the offside rear direction indicator is slightly discoloured. Don't exactly know what they're on about, but it's not a fail. It's nothing to be concerned about that someone's been over enthusiastic with the clear lenses as regards the indicators. So good MOT, it's first MOT of course. Spare keys here, and I'll just show you the V5 registration document. Citroen Contract Motoring, no previous keepers, registered 31st of March 2010, and still classed as obviously a light goods vehicle and type of fuel petrol, because there's no financial advantage in changing this to gas biofuel on the V5. So still £220 a year to tax. So first MOTs here, along with the V5, along with the spare key, and also the service book showing it's had its first service. Now the service intervals on these are every 2 years or every 20,000 miles. So 2 years after its registration, 13th of the 4th 2012, it had a service at 14,000 miles. So the next is due at 34,000 miles, or on the 13th of March 2014. So proper full Citroen service history. I think it's still actually running on gas. Yeah, so basically probably drive a few miles and it will beep from behind the switch and then default back to petrol. So I'll just walk around the van, pointing out any imperfections. There are no chips to the windscreen. Excuse me, spot a hay fever. The front tyre, very recent. I'd say a good 6-7 millimeters on that front Michelin tyre. Wheel trim is perfect. Wing mirrors are fine. There are no dents down the sides. The rear tyre, another Michelin, again another 5-6 millimeters. Wheel trim perfect. The rear bumper's fine, says fine. There's a tiny little crease there from being super picky, but you don't notice it, to be honest. I say both the lenses are absolutely fine. No dents to the roof. The warning lamps, this can be detached. I'll just show you in here relatively easily. So it just bolts on with that single bolt. You can see it just there, and the wiring here. So that can be removed should you want to, but it's a good safety measure if you're parked up in a hazardous place. The other rear tyre, again another Michelin, about 4 or 5 millimeters on that. Some small scuffs to the near side rear wheel trim. No dents to the side. Wing mirror's fine. Other front tyre, like the other front one, 6-7 millimeters. Again another Michelin, and a slight scuff to the front plastic wheel trim. The front corners are absolutely perfect. As regards chips, I can't see any. It's very clean. Nice clean Berlingo van. So this is for the benefit of our customer, but if you would like something similar, feel free to contact me, Jonathan, here at Eco Cars, and we'll look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks for watching.